Greetings, I'm Kilter, your DM for tonight's adventures in Waterdeep. Here along with my players, Sea Spray playing Hollow Beak Tapper, the Kenku Monk, Karis playing Ash Rivershade, the Wood Elf Rogue, Deadly playing Merrick Goodbarrow, a Halfling Ranger, joining us momentarily. Sick Boy playing Kagrak Wound Healer, the Furbog Druid, and Spartan playing Red Mountain, a half-orc sorcerer / wizard. As always, you'll be able to interact with the game using the commands down below under the stream, using the credits earned, or by donating to the Extra Life goal. There'll be many games played throughout the chat to help you earn credits. So all that out the way, let's go ahead and join the adventures in the City of Splendor. Okay, so it's been since the 19th since we played, so go ahead and do a quick recap here of what happened last. Let's see, the adventurers had made their way through the famed Blue Alley and returned the unicorn statue to Mert, who said he would help look into the trapped creature within inside the statue with the help of the Harpers. The grand opening of Troll Skull Manor quickly approaching, adventurers had some trouble sleeping in the way of an old hag coming back to try to reclaim the souls of children still trapped in her home, along with taking back her home that Lif now was no longer keeping her away from. Once they were able to defeat her, they made sure that nothing else was left in the house by Red going and grabbing a priest of Kellamar and having him perform the rituals needed to do so. Let's see. And we will now be rejoining the adventurers at the grand opening, where it seems to have been a good turnout throughout the day so far. In attendance has been Mert, along with Renee Neverember. JB Nevercroft and his drow apprentice have shown up. There's a well-dressed man in rimmed glasses that has been seen around the area in the past few days. All of the residents of Troll Skull Alley have turned out. Seth Cromley and Barnabas Blastwind have also made an appearance after their shift had been over. Passion, the tiefling from the Hellfire Hearth, and a magistrate that helped sign over the deed, another tiefling, Kylie Silverhelm, has also been in attendance. But one of the most shocking or unexpected individuals that had shown up was a small halfling wearing a small flute around his neck. Yep, and Barrel Wagon from the Field Ward has stopped in to be the night's entertainment.
Cool.
Sounds.
Do we know anything about him?
He's the one that had the that manor. Well, what was it, a manor, or it was an old bar we found with the
the theater.
Yeah, theater thing.
We returned the painting to. Oh yeah, we know him.
Sorry, just trying to fix my web. Yeah, so guys, the night's been going pretty well. Had a few other individuals coming in and out. Is there anything you would like to do this evening, or interact with anyone in particular?
I don't know about like going sort of in depth with it, but Red will definitely be making the rounds and like sort of speaking to each of the the special guests that we'd invited in turn, just to thank them for coming and ask them what they think and things like that.
All right. So, everybody seems to be in a good mood and think that the place has turned out very well. Passion does seem to be a little on nerve, as she mentions that she may have more work for you in the next few days, but doesn't want to take away from the grand opening of the manor.
All right.
Aren't
Well,
you sweet? That's wonderful news to make our evening.
yeah. Feel free to stop by tomorrow, and we'll talk business.
And she agrees to do so.
And who was that again?
The Hellfire Club or Hellfire.
Yeah. The
Hearth of, or the Hellfire
Group of,
Hearth.
Yeah,
That's-
Hellfire Club.
the society of I guess racial outcasts, you might call them.
Yeah, it's mainly run by tieflings.
I missed that one, I think.
Yeah, I think you were out for that episode, but it's an organization mainly run by tieflings and trying to find a home for tieflings within Faerun or any other individuals like drow or those that have kind of been outcasts of society. Hey, Deadly.
What's up?
All right, so it's the grand opening of Troll Skull Manor. A bunch of your normal guests have been in, and the one from the field ward, the halfling that owned the bar, has showed up. So, former ranger, that's kind of your mentor.
Interesting.
So he had come to play a couple things, like be the entertainment for the night. So
Aha.
and we're just all catching up on that and seeing if there was any interactions wanted to be done. If not,
I'm just hanging out with the halfling guy.
all right.
Did you say the vendors were here? All the local ones that we offered to?
Yes.
Okay.
All the members of Troll Skull, all the residents of Troll Skull Alley have shown up throughout the day and been in and out. So, actually, and towards the later part of the day, Tally, the individual that works with the wood and everything, actually shows up with a date along with the two Genastis.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So they had taken your advice and going to a temple to meet other individuals and seem to have been in a very good relationship in a few days.
We're spreading love and joy to everyone.
All right. So the evening goes pretty late. Finally, you guys close the tavern down to be able to get some sleep. You guys awake the next morning to find Passion kind of waiting down in the bar area.
So looks like we're down to business then. What is it that you do?
Yes. One of our associates, a young woman named Jenny, has been collecting some sensitive information for the Order. She was meant to dead drop it about 2 days ago, and has not done so.
But wasn't this the one that we were supposed to go find before? That she was supposed to dead drop information and didn't?
Ah, yes, that's... Okay, apparently my notes are on the one.
Like,
Oh, that's not good.
it needs to find
You know,
Now my computer's acting weird. Oh no.
Told you.
Can you hand me that notebook? The black one.
That's because it's completely spry and able to move.
Yes, the large black one. Sorry, having to pull up an actual hard copy.
I don't know. I kind of like the narrative of her just keeping failing to get to meet deadlines, and we keep having to keep going and finding
yeah.
what's wrong.
That would be funny.
And we
Not
go
very good
fetch
for the
her.
order, but
No, probably not.
We could
Like,
give them,
seriously,
you know,
you should just hire somebody
regular
else.
discount.
Hello?
yeah, just talk amongst
Okay.
yourself.
He's
Yeah,
looking for
it just
actual
got real quiet.
Jenny.
What was that?
All right.
That would be the Kinku losing her mind.
Okay, gotcha.
Jenny.
All right. Sorry, an operative of ours, a paladin named Hate, was smuggling 2 drow women in from the Underdark and to one of our safe houses in the city. The women are with child. One of them is nearly due. Hate was wounded during the travels and complicated matters. He felt that he may have been followed by some of the drows as they came into the city. They made haste towards a safe house in the South Ward. You can find it on the southeast corner of Carter Way and Coach Street. If you can gather the drow and escort them to the Godcatcher, where we'll have 2 more paladins that can meet you with a cart.
Okay. What kind of opposition might we be encountering?
It should be straightforward, minus if any of the drow did actually follow him. They may want to reclaim the women that were smuggled out.
So they're
Okay.
all drow. The bad guys are drow, and the damsels in distress are drow.
Yes.
Got it.
And haste would be male tiefling.
And we're escorting them to where?
To the Godcatcher. That we will have a few paladins sitting there waiting over the however long it takes. They will have a cart ready to smuggle them further north to the lands we've set aside and acquired.
And Ashkana leans over to Red. If the paladins can get to the Godcatcher, can't they get to the safe house? Yes, of course, we'll do this. We shall certainly do this. Southeast corner of Carterway and Coach Street. Got it. Godcatcher's that big statue thing that has the residences up on top, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we might not be too welcome around.
She kind of
Nonsense! That was fun. We provided them some entertainment. Besides, we don't have to go into it. We only have to be, because the cart's going to be on the ground level in front of it, right?
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully nobody higher up notices.
You know, I think I left one of my grappling hooks up there. I should probably fetch it while we're there.
Or you could leave it and just buy a new one.
Well, I'm starting to think that I should carry around 2 or 3 spares most of the time anyway. I've got a bad habit of abandoning them.
So, when do we leave?
about
Whenever
now?
you are able, they are in a safe house and should be okay as long as the drow didn't actually follow them. It may be best to move it with haste, but it is up to you.
That's fine. We'll go as soon as we've grabbed something to eat. Can't do a day's work on an empty stomach.
And a
That is
cup of
true.
coffee.
Fair enough. Again, thank you. So,
Yeah, call.
Don't we have a map of Waterdeep somewhere here?
sure if you have a handout or not.
I was going to try and find Carter Way and Coach Street.
I'll go ahead and move you guys to it so you can see.
See, with names like that, it's going to be in the trade ward.
It's in the southern ward.
I mean, Ash would know where it is. Aha, here's Coach Street, and there's Carter Way. That's actually a major intersection.
There you go.
Almost as big an intersection as the high road.
Yeah, and it leads right onto it.
Dun,
We
dun.
should be able to get onto the high road from there and just head straight to the.
And the god catcher is up here.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Back routes?
Well, fastest way
I know
there.
all the best back routes. I can get us through the back routes as fast as if we'd gone by the main roads.
I thought we'd take like a carriage or something. That's a long. Takes like a day to get there.
A day to get there. Why would it take us a day to get there? It's just down in the city.
It's a long way. Yep, but I'm down with whatever everybody else.
Because we're up here in the north.
I'm just seeing how long of a walk taking the high road would be.
I'll take the high road, you take the low road. See, it's only
Alright, so it's 15,656 feet to the area.
Yeah. My feet.
Yeah, we want to go quickly anyway because
So,
okay. So horseback.
yeah, so it'd take probably about an hour to walk on foot to get down to it, and then
6 miles an hour.
Oh no, 6 miles isn't right. I mean, this is right. It's not 6 miles.
it's like it's.
I was
close to
being wrong.
3.
Yeah. I was other than feet in the translation. I need to get in my geocaching brain, not my.
So
I can help us with the back ways, and that's where we don't have to fuss with horses. Come on, let's go.
but we need transport. Walking there will take us too long. We want to get there as quickly as we can.
It'll only take us an hour.
All right. We get there.
And you can hire a coach for, is it 2 copper, I believe, in the city?
Yeah, it's like super cheap.
Yep. I'll pay.
Yay!
All right. So you guys are able to make it there, into the safe house. You can see that it's a rundown building, all boarded up. You don't really see many people around in the area. There are a few people just walking by, but it seems to be pretty scarce at the moment.
Just have a
Isn't
quick
the
look around
southern
the city.
ward pretty? Yeah, isn't the southern ward pretty heavily populated, and this is nearly a main street? If that the fact that there aren't many people here is good.
Well, when I say not many people, relatively not that many. It's still kind of still packed in the areas around there, but the safe house right near it seems to be vacant.
Okay.
So
Well, I want to get on a rooftop and keep watch to see if anybody's watching us.
All right.
So is there anywhere around? I mean, we're supposed to be transporting all these people. Do we have a way to do that?
In our cart?
Well, I mean, if we've got a carriage down there, but we probably need more than just a typical carriage. I mean, how many people are we?
It's just the 2 drow were the ones that she mentioned.
Oh, just 2. Oh, okay. I thought we were taking like 5 or 6 for some reason. But okay, well, if it's only 2, then yeah, I guess we could.
Is the paladin coming with?
Yeah.
The paladin is there, so she did mention the 3 of them, but those are the only 3 she mentioned.
And isn't he injured or something? He might need to stay here.
Yeah, but if he's injured, we could maybe patch him up. He can help.
Yeah, we have a medic on hand.
That we
All right, everybody in the cart, let's move.
Okay.
So,
Tally ho!
All right.
so do I see anybody paying attention to us?
All right. So go ahead and give me a perception check while looking around.
I'll have you know that I'm amazing.
All right. Ash, you do see often kind of hiding in the street corners, 2 drow seem to be wandering the area looking around.
Where are they in relation to our party in the safe house?
Well, you guys are still outside the safe house, so you see them kind of just walking around the streets around it, not necessarily right at the safe house.
Okay, so we have not gone in yet to get the 2 drow, or we have gone in, they have gone in and we have not left yet?
We just got there.
You guys
We're
had just
looking
got there, so yeah. And then you said you were looking around, so I was waiting for
Okay.
other instructions.
Yep. I was just making sure I got everything in the right order here, because Red had already said everybody get in.
No, yeah, it was. I mean, we haven't the place or the people yet.
All right, so again, you guys are there, so.
All right, so I mean, do I see anything with my 14, or do I not find any?
You do not see anything out of the order.
Point out not to you.
Okay. Everybody sees this, but not me.
Red, I've pointed them out to you.
You're on a roof. I'm not on a roof.
Well, Merrick's right there.
Yeah. Merrick, you see the same 2 drow seem to be walking around the area as well, kind of searching for something.
I'm gonna like slightly whistle like a bird and make like a hand gesture to Red and everybody.
I give him the finger, like.
Birds all around.
So I'm going to move over to a different rooftop and take out my short bow
What's
and
your
start
background?
Background. I forget what the hell. No.
should be in the upper right hand.
Pirate. Arr!
So, I mean, it's not unreal. I would actually know what gesture he's giving me, considering that I was a Marine.
Yep. There
we
you go.
And I don't think he misunderstood your gesture back either.
I do it anyway, but I kind of get the gist, and I'm like, aha! But we can't let them on. So.
It's like us stealing from each other in chat as a way of saying hi. Okay, so I'm moving to a different rooftop. I want to make sure I'm not right over there after them. And so I'm going to take out my bow and I'm going to shoot at them.
I can't get that. Okay, so you're going to randomly shoot at 2 drow walking around the city.
Well, not at. Well, yes, they're looking suspicious. I'm not going to try and hit them. I'm going to try and startle them and get their attention and see if I can.
That's kind of sketchy. It's like, hey, there's a couple of drow in the area. Let's take a few pot shots at him. He looks suspicious. It's like, man, we're just walking down the street.
Fire a warning shot.
I'm an
Fire a
archer.
warning
I'm
shot.
looking suspicious. So you guys take them. I'll keep these guys busy. I'm not going to hurt them, and if they're innocent, it's not going to matter. And if they're guilty, they're not going to see you guys because they'll be focused on me.
What are you guys doing in this neighborhood? You don't belong here.
Okay, fine. I'll turn and shoot at Red instead.
No, you can do whatever you want.
All right, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
Crit shot. Ding!
Okay, so I am shooting. I'm aiming at the brickwork. So they're in an alleyway. What, about a block over or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so from an opposite direction, so that they won't. I'm not directing their attention to this. I'm going to aim at the brickwork about a couple feet in front of the first one. Is what I'm aiming at.
All right. Okay, so you are able to shoot right in front of them. They kind of stop in their tracks, looking around.
And I duck down slowly so that it looks like I'm trying to duck out of sight, but I'm kind of obvious doing so.
All right. They start to look around and slowly... Yeah, they're kind of like, what? Looking around to see where it came from, and then start to slowly back away to the other side of the street. And it looks like they're looking more intently now for something, and people passing by as well. They're trying to get their attention, pointing out the arrow. And you see...
Well, actually, as this happens, Red starts charging in their direction and waving and shouting, "Get down, assassins!" And he's just he's gonna try and tackle them in a way, like "Don't worry, I'll protect you." And he kind of just dives, like trying to. So I'm essentially going to try and grapple them.
Okay. I need to pull up the sheet.
We're taking fire!
I'll look like I'm shooting at Red.
What the hell is going on?
I was just looking back, like, huh? Huh?
Yeah, me too. I'm like, what is going on?
Go get our protectees. We'll find
Red is a master of improvisation.
I'm just gonna knock on the front.
Stand behind you. I'm gonna stand behind.
Yeah, well, Red and Chris, that's perfect.
Okay.
I need to lead them. Lead them. Oh,
All right.
except not at Red. I'm shooting to look like I'm not actually shooting at
Yeah,
Red.
you can like hit the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Don't forget to
while
retrieve my arrow.
they shoot and Red is now charging, yelling at them, we'll go ahead and Catcrack is knocking on the door. We'll come back to the drow stuff once I get the
We'll
sheet
come
and
back to
everything.
the
Right?
cave.
Yeah.
I'll go refill my cup.
All right. So you knock on the door, and the male tiefling opens it slightly. Says, "Can I help you?"
Oh, yeah, we're here to pick up some trash. Need to get some.
Here, you kept cutting out.
Oh, well, I'm here to pick up some people that need to get across town. We're here to escort.
Some people.
Two ladies.
Who sent you?
What's her name?
Hollow peeks around his shoulder and says, "Ashen sent us."
There you go.
Oh, okay. He says, "Oh, all right. Very well. Come inside." All right. He says, as you can see, I'm injured and not probably in the best condition to move on with escorting them to the Godcatcher.
Oh, you must be Hate.
Yes, I am. And you are?
I'm Kagrak.
I'm Hollow.
Our friends are outside creating a diversion, I believe, for some reason. I don't know.
I was
some suspicious drow were outside spying on the house.
I was wondering what the commotion was. It's could be smart, as the drow were possibly following us. I've been here for a couple days now, and we haven't run into anyone, but slow healing. One of the ladies is also due probably within a day or so, so we definitely need to get her out of here as quickly as possible. The other seems to be a couple months away, so.
Okay. Well, I guess show the ladies, and we'll take them up to the carriage and get moving.
All right, that sounds good. I will stay here as still need to recover. Plus, also don't want to draw attention as individuals walking in gleaming plate armor may catch the eye of the drow.
Well, I am a healer. I can heal you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be great if you are willing.
Sure. I'm always willing to help people out.
All right, so then I will jump back to the chaos outside. All right, Red, you are trying to grapple one of the two individuals.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna kind of dive towards him. Just try and grab hold of him with both hands, pull him out of the quote unquote line of fire.
All right. So go ahead and make your strength check. I believe it is to grapple.
Athletics. Yeah.
Yeah, athletics.
They're coming right for us.
Right, and he is. Why is that whispering? He actually, with disadvantage still, because he's shocked, rolls a 20. So you are able to tackle him.
Okay. With him, he's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you and your friend out of here. Drow lives matter too. Let's go." grab hold of the door and start trying to.
He just
them out.
tackled the
Get him.
drow, and they said drow lives matter too.
What the hell?
Ow!
All right, Ash, you miss with.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, so as the three of you walk out of the safe house, you see.
No, we're trying to get them away from there. They shouldn't see any of this.
Oh no, the three coming out, you see in the distance that Red has kind of tackled a drow, and Ash is still shooting in that direction.
Oh god. We must make haste to the carriage.
Yes, Ash, from your vantage point, you can see them come out and start moving towards the carriage.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I'm going to scowl menacingly down towards Red.
All right. The two are
As menacing as a cute little wood elf can, but
right. The other drow kind of tries to pull Red off of the other one and fails miserably. Yeah, you see him kind of just tugging, saying, "Get off of him! Get off of him! I don't know what you're up to."
Somebody didn't eat their Wheaties this morning.
All right, so Red, how would you react?
Smack him!
So,
Backhand him!
no, as he does, I'm gonna grab him too.
Oh, God.
Are you going to try to grab him and pull him down? Oh,
Protect the
jeez.
innocent! Oh, God, I gotta see this. Yank!
All right.
I'm gonna, because I still have hold of both of them. I'm gonna drag them into the alley and be like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get you guys away from this crazed assassin."
Oh, God.
I don't know what it is between the elves, between those elves and you drow, but I won't see murder happen on my streets.
Murder happened on my...
This one's going you out towards not where they are, but still out towards the mouth of the alley.
All right.
And I'm kind of dragging them off away
think
from the main street towards the alleyway.
Okay.
Need to paint
So-
a big R on his chest.
Red is able to move them into an alleyway. You see people kind of gathering, watching what's going on. But essentially, the two mysterious-looking drow that were walking around have now been neutralized into a corner. What would the rest of you like to be doing?
Well, we're trying to get him.
I'm getting the ladies ready to move.
Right. So you guys would be able to getting them out. You've healed up Hate. He's still going to stay with the safe house.
Yeah, I healed him up. I'm going to carry the one that's most pregnant
All right.
out there.
So you are able to get them into the carriage.
I'm going to kind of gesture at them to go. I'm going to wait until the carriage is out of sight before I flee in the other direction.
All right. So the three of you, is Merrick, Hollow, and Karak, are you all going to be in the carriage to head out, or anybody staying behind?
Is there a roof on the carriage?
Yes.
I'm going to be on the roof.
Hey,
Oh.
thanks for the follow. It's fine. Yeah, you can be okay. So you're on the roof. That works.
I'll
Yeah.
be inside to protect.
Where's Hollow?
I
I'll be-
guess I'll be inside the carriage with the pregnant lady.
Oh, okay.
Can we see Red or God? Can we see
You
Yeah.
know Red is making a commotion down the alleyway, the next alley, and you have Ash was on the roofs shooting down, and it seems to still be going on as you guys come out of the safe house and get towards the carriage.
So they've done their job. They distracted, so we need to go.
Yep. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Don't mean this.
All right. Okay,
Yep.
so the drow seem to not be fighting back. They do not see the carriage disappear as you guys kind of have them distracted. They say to Red, you can let us up. We are capable of taking care of ourselves. I don't know why someone would be shooting at us, but we do appreciate you moving us out of danger.
I'm gonna be like looking around at the rooftops. Arrows coming our way, like it's like they buggered off. I overheard somebody saying that they were going to take out those two drow.
I need to shoot one more badly, and then I need to obviously flee in the other.
All right. Are you going to try to do it stealthily or just out in the open so they see you?
Yes, I'm going to very stealthily.
Quote unquote. Gotcha.
Okay, keep the.
Yep, they don't see you.
And I'll turn around and go, and screech and shoot badly and keep running.
Yeah. She's not gone yet. And I'll try and pull them, like sort of undercover, like that leads into like someone's house, and just shove them inside and close the door.
I am the law.
All right.
Like, don't worry, I'll go find them, and then I'm gonna, I'll close the door, and then I'll.
All right. So you've
I'm
kind
gonna
of
stop out of sight of where they are, and I'll keep watching until our carriage is out of sight.
Yep.
And then I'll wait for Red, and I'll lead Red to intersect up with the carriage.
Yeah, as I bundle them in, like sort of into the door, like I'll have no hate killings on my streets. I'm gonna go find out who that elf is, make her pay for her crimes, close the door, and like you guys wait here. I'll come back for you when I find them, and then close the door.
all right. They have an extremely puzzled look on their face, but just shake their heads and nod as you close the door on them. All right, and the carriage has started to make its way down and the high road and back up towards the Godcatcher statue.
All right, I'll take a kind of a long way.
When we want to go down and make.
No, we're gonna take a shortcut. Follow me.
When we want to go south and then go up to like the way of the dragon. In the carriage.
I'm sorry, in the carriage, what?
In the carriage, go south and then go up the.
Yeah, it's going.
Because if we go on right back in, there was.
No, because the high road takes you straight up to what it's going to take you. Actually,
if we're like sort of here, all we do is take the carriage to there and then the high road up.
Yeah,
yeah,
it could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Shoo. We'll catch up to you.
All right.
All right. You guys are.
I'll get Red doing difference to make up for the upper body exercises he has me doing.
All right. You guys are able to take the carriage up back to the Godcatcher without too much issue. little bit of traffic with the citizens of Waterdeep, but other than that, you make it to the Godcatcher without any issue and see a couple of tiefling paladins standing off at the side next to a cart.
Okay.
Do we have a password for these? Do we try? Yeah, we just gonna hand them over and say, "Okay, we're."
You do see on their armor they have a symbol very similar to one that Passion wears on hers.
Okay.
What is that? It's like ship.
What was it? You broke up.
Right.
Yeah, we. Whatever.
I'll go in and scope it out first, I guess. Or do you want to go in, Merrick, and I'll stay with
The insignia of Passion, so I think we're good. We'll just both.
All right.
All right. So the cart kind of stops you at the market, not too far from where you see the individuals.
All right. Help the ladies get out and take them over to the people.
All right. You see, all right, the one comes up to you and says, first comes up and says, these are the individuals from the safe house. I take it?
Yep.
Correct.
Good. We will make sure they get to where they need to be safe, and this one will be able to give birth to a child within a safe area.
Do we manage to catch up with them before they get there, or are we going to set up a little bit later?
You guys would probably turn up a little bit later.
That's
but
fine.
not a lot later.
Yeah, we probably
I know the secret routes.
Right.
Yeah, at the very least, I'll try and get a carriage up there. It's going to be a faster way to.
We'll be shortly behind them.
All right. So you're able to meet up again, and the 2 drow have been delivered to the Hellfire Hearth individuals and start moving along their way.
Catching up with the rest of the group, like so. Everything good?
Yep. Everything.
Yep.
Ashes. That was fun.
Yeah, you did a great.
Let's do it again. Who else can we hassle?
Oh, you area.
I have an idea that would make that look even more impressive if I did that.
Yeah? What's that?
I'm gonna need some money. Don't worry, you'll see at some point. If we end up with a little bit of profit, I got something special planned.
Uh-oh.
Take some from the treasury. How much do you need?
Maybe a little over 50 gold, maybe close to 100. I know it's a lot, but
Oh, we only have 100 in the treasury.
Mess around with stream stuff during stream.
it's something that maybe we'll save for. Who knows? If we get some decent payment from some of these adventuring jobs,
Or some good profits from the man, from the tavern. That'd be
Sure.
fun. I'm in. Let's do it.
Works for me.
Yep.
All right. So it's probably about midday now with everything else that's been going on. Is there anything in particular you would like to set out to do?
Actually, yeah. I'd like to try and find somewhere that actually would. I mean, would it be fairly easy to find somewhere to do what I asked about earlier? Would it be a relatively simple task, and I don't need to really try and source some?
Yeah, you can find a couple individuals that are willing to help out a fellow mage.
No, no problem. Right. Well, that's going to be something for another day. For now, I guess we head back to the tavern. I mean, is there somewhere that adventurers usually go to find work?
The only portal.
Is there like a jobs board somewhere? Yawning portal. Set it.
I don't know if I like it since last time I was there.
Did we get any coin for that bit of fun, or was that just were we paid in having a bit of fun?
Well, you haven't met back up with Passion yet, so
We should probably do that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we probably should. She'll want to know that they're okay.
all right. You end up finding her back at the manor, and she has already received word and said she's very grateful for your help.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it seems that a very interesting way of creating a diversion, though it's good to know that we have Drow on our tail as well.
We were pairs of people. It was lots of fun.
See, the great thing about how it was is that I mean, they probably have no idea what happened. It was just some crazy happenstance, and have no idea that anything's amiss, which is the easier way of doing it.
Yes, well,
although we might have started a feud between the Drow and the Wood Elves.
Oh no, I mean, Drow and Wood Elves and stuff. They've always had a feud. I mean, everybody seems to hate the Drow anyway, to an
Yeah,
extent.
but this is Waterdeep. Although you might be able to rescue them from me again.
yes.
Who knows?
Well, you guys have definitely started to earn some renown within the order. Like I said, we are very thankful. She kind of gestures to a sack of gold that's sitting on the bar there. Says that is your payment, and with that, I hope to call upon you at some other time. And thanks you.
Well, the work that you're doing is obviously important, and helps a great many people. So, if there's anything that we can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. And I will say,
Oh, that's
even if it's a little dangerous.
That's no problem. We will definitely, like I said, you are well known with, or becoming well known within the order. So we will definitely hope to call upon you in anything we need.
Please do.
All right. So, yeah, she just goes ahead and walks off.
After she's gone, I want to. Okay, how much is in the bag?
You look in, and there is the amount of 100 gold.
Wow, not bad.
Wow. Well, here, Red.
Well, let's split it. I mean, future jobs might, net me enough to go do what I need to do. We'll split it for now. I'm not taking everyone's pay.
So what? 20 for each of us pocket money?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Just being respectable is profitable. I'm richer than I've ever been. Uh-oh, that doesn't bode well.
Sorry, I had another thing I have to fix here. So, all right. So you guys, what would you like to do next after she leaves?
Well, let's go see if we can draw up some more business. Yeah, yawning portal. That was a great idea. Maybe we can overhear some people, or maybe they've got some sort of a job board or something.
It always makes me sleepy every time someone mentions the yawning portal.
That's not good.
All right. So you guys make your way down. The yawning portal is extremely busy. You see a couple adventurers set up to go down into the huge well in the center, to the Undermountain. And you see Durnan behind the bar as always, serving drinks. But you do not see any board that has any messages on it or anything like in the past.
Like it was there before, but it's taken down, or
Yeah, you remember seeing one before when you've been there, but you don't see any at the moment.
Well, maybe we should ask Durnan.
Yeah, I will do that actually. Yeah, Durnan. How good?
Ah, good to see you all again. It's going pretty well. I hear you have a new establishment up on Troll Skull Alley that's, well, I wouldn't say taking business from me, but a few of my regulars have shown up there.
Well, I don't think we'll be able to match the reputation of the yawning portal. I think you'll always have good business here, but hopefully we can do pretty well in our area.
I hope so. It's I don't worry about the smaller ones, but it always brings good, friendly competition amongst them. I do wish you the best in that endeavor.
Appreciate it. Hey, listen, you had a job board up not long ago. What happened to it? No jobs right now, or?
No, most of the jobs and stuff have been taken. There's been so many adventurers coming through these parts with the rumor of the missing dragon horde, rumors of this Baron of Blood in the streets. It seems
Baron of Blood.
most people have either taken up adventuring or just stopped posting jobs.
Baron of Blood, you. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, what's that about?
Oh, it's a rumor of an old... it's pretty much just a wise tale, rumor that you hear amongst the city. Some individual that comes out every once a year and feeds on individuals. You know, just the typical children's story to scare the locals.
Like a vampire?
It could be, or just, you know, some wealthy individual playing tricks on people that do have odd taste around here.
Should someone look into that?
No, it's been a rumor for many a year. I don't think it's true in any way.
I bet there's probably already people looking into it anyway.
Yes, Three Strings over there has an old tale about it, but I wouldn't get him started, or you may never hear the end of it.
Well, I guess that's that then. So no pressing matters that need an adventuring troops hand then?
Sadly, no. It seems Waterdeep is actually pretty quiet at the moment.
Well, if everybody's coming to Waterdeep, maybe we should go up to the trades works and see if we can get caravan duty.
I don't know. Caravan duties. That's a long time away for the amount of gold that we would typically work. Because you don't really get much in the way of hazard pay. You just kind of get a standard wage as a guard.
Yes.
Well,
We get to talk to people, we get to go places, we get to see things.
True, but I mean, I always thought the adventuring was, partially for enjoyment, but also for profit. It's not going to be much in the way of profit.
Darning kind of speaks and says, well, in the past, there's been periods of lull, but always find something else to be done or adventure is needed. Take some time, relax a little, make sure your business runs well would be my suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, I have an idea actually.
Hey, we
yeah, let's
put up one of the boards in our bar.
Our bar's a little different. Like this bar, the Yawning Portal caters primarily to adventurers, so job boards and stuff would be there. Our place is, more for
more a neighborhood bar,
relaxation and dining. It's a little less of a bar and more of a restaurant.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but actually, I have a bit of an idea for something as we kind of head back. We should probably. What if we got in touch with Passion? I mean, she's got like tiefling. Well, she knows like tieflings and drow, and who knows how many other people of a sort of exotic heritage.
Well, we're kind of exotic heritage.
But I mean, it's entirely possible that some really interesting and tasty dishes we could add to our.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah.
Things that you can't, necessarily get everywhere else in the city.
That's a good idea. That would make us different.
All right. You're able to contact Passion. She had actually has heard that you were looking for her as you guys start to move around to find her. And she does put you in touch with a few people to give you some exotic recipes and dishes.
Right, yeah. We kind of pass them on to our chefs and say, hey, look, so if you can find a way to work these in, it'll be an interesting addition to the menu. I think it's something that's gonna, set tongues wagging. Hey, the chef
I need to look
over at the Troll School.
Yeah, but we need to set up some good suppliers because these are going to have ingredients we don't always use.
True.
When you give the cook to them, they said we should be able to take care of that for you. The guilds have plenty of ways to do that.
Do we pay you enough? You guys seem awfully good at what you do.
The guild takes care of us quite well. All right, so that takes up pretty much the rest of the day getting all the information, getting in contact with Passion, and all the other little tiny things you guys would want to do throughout the day. It's so pick up the next morning. So we'll go through, see what everybody would be doing as their morning routine. We'll go ahead and start with Hollow.
I'm sitting on my floor meditating.
All right. Spartan. Sorry. Red.
Yeah. So Red's morning routine is one of exercise. He'll do he'll do lots and lots and lots of squats. Like he'll do like 1,000 squats. But he gets up like super early just to do squats. Weighted squats as well, because he does them while holding his great axe over his head.
All right. You do these outside or in your room?
In my room, yeah.
All right.
People would think it's weird if I did it out. But I got to keep in tip-top shape. You never know. You don't get this tough by, lounging around lazily.
All right, that sounds good. Ash, what would you be doing in the morning?
Keeping a very low profile, hoping that Red doesn't see me and put me to doing push-ups or something. And so laying on my bed up in the peak of my turret, and I've got picked up some charcoal stuff, and I want to start doing some sketching. I'm going to start thinking about what kind of paints should I use to do a whole bunch of murals up here. This would be kind of fun. So I'm engaging in that and keeping my ears out, because it sounds like Red's coming upstairs. I'm going to flee out the roof, out the hatchway and onto the roof to escape.
All right. So your time in Blue Alley is weighing on you, and so you're going to start more murals. All right.
Yeah, there were pictures of us in there even, and I might start on adventures. I might just do some little flowers and make a fairy garden. I don't know yet.
That sounds
I'm
good.
trying to sketch a few ideas on the wall.
Red would not come and find you because he has already forgotten that he was supposed to try and get you in shape. He probably won't remember unless it comes up again.
Excellent.
All right, Merrick, what would you be doing?
Just getting a spot of breakfast, feeding my cat, and checking my bow and arrows and everything.
Oh, yes, that's right. Forgot to mention that you guys notice a new member to your party has shown up as Merrick has kind of wandered off for a brief bit and then come back with a nice panther.
Named Kitty.
Kitty cat.
Hollow's all up her bookshelf at the very top.
Did you ever give it a name?
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
All right.
Kitty.
Kitty cat.
Cool. That's probably.
I didn't hear that. It
eventually learns to talk and fire a bow. Like, maybe somebody awakened it, and that's how Khajiit came about.
I think that's about it.
So where did you get that?
I trained him. He's my companion.
Yeah, one day it kind of was dropped off at the manor, and he has been bonding with it. So that would make sense that that's what he's doing in the morning. All right, and Kagrak.
Yeah, real quick. I don't remember who's in which rooms, except that I'm in the one with the turret.
Hollow is the one with
the map one we have doesn't have our notations on it. The map handout.
Right. It's the one that was a study as Hollows. I believe Merrick is on the second floor next to the main room. Is that red? Pull up the
It is in the room that has the private bath that is south library study.
So that's the one that's the master bed. It's noted as
yes.
The master bedroom.
And then Kagrak has a room in the attic. Merrick has a bedroom on the second floor. All right, so Kagrak, what would you be doing in the morning?
The common room and the den were repurposed rooms, right? As rental rooms?
Yes.
No, I'm just going to go out and check the local merchants and see what they thought of the.
Okay. So as you start to head out, all of a sudden there's a shake and a loud explosion in one of the buildings. Kagrak, you actually see the fireball go off out in the alleyway, and the rest of you hear this huge noise and shakes the whole manor.
Okay, that's not good.
I get out to the roof. What can I see?
I yell back in the house. Something blew up. Grab your
I
stuff.
come running out with a axe and my clothes. Well, yeah, I guess I'll have to get dressed. I'm doing. You know what? No, I don't get dressed. I just come running outside with my axe. Don't have time for that. Man of axe.
Okay.
Nobody got time for that.
All right, so I go throw tokens on here. All right, so you can, when you get to the turret, and you can see smoke coming up from around the corner, and people coming out on the streets. You can hear them yelling, kind of screaming in horror.
That's not good.
So I screens for a bucket line. And if I don't see a bucket line, I start looking for bucket into a bucket line.
Okay. You do hear commotion of something moving around the area. So through you to the other map.
Which was smoke? I was up high, so I would have been.
You can see it's down in the to the south of the turret and everything.
Okay.
So where
So
Kagrak is walking, you can see a huge
right where that beastie is.
flames kind of erupt
Okay,
into
pull out
a
my bow.
shape. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Like I said, forget the buckets, go for the bow.
Initiative token.
Damn it.
All right, so you should be able to roll initiative for the Panther as well, Eric.
I did.
Okay, just wanted to make sure it's up there.
Yeah, see, the first one says my name, and the second one has nothing.
Yep, I do see that now. Thank you.
Ooh, and it shows up as copy of Panther.
Yeah, I didn't change the name yet.
You need to name that critter there.
All right, so you can hear the commotion going on. Hollow, you're up to move first. You see a few dead bodies laying on the ground, the smoldering darkness of where the fireball had gone off, and this creature staring at you all and the other individuals around you.
Okay, so are
These guys
me?
Those are, one of them you recognize as a resident of Troll Skull Alley. The others seem to be individuals that are wounded laying around, or possibly witnesses of the scene. The only thing that looks threatening is the giant fire monster in front of you.
Okay.
The giant. It's Godzilla.
Dash isn't an action. You still have a move, so you can move and then attack if you need to. can't see where you're pointing.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here and dash there.
You just say you're dashing. You don't have to put it anywhere.
Okay.
No. Dash is your action. Unless you have another way to do a bonus action. Attack first to do that. Alright.
Okay, then I'm done.
Hit the little thing up here and then reset. Alright. I'll hit done for you. Ash, you are up.
Okay, I am going to shoot.
Okay, so the arrow sticks in.
And then move here to be in front of this person.
Okay, that didn't seem right. Alright, there. The creature is not bloodied. I don't know why the API said it was. Alright, so you get in front of the elf. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so sure to hit the check mark. I know it's been a while since we played, so a reminder of
Oh,
that.
right. This game has that.
All right, so the giant flaming creature, seeing Hollow, run up to it. Make its first attack.
Oh.
Looks like it hits for 14 fire.
Oof.
Freaking kidding me?
Yep. And then it attacks again,
Oh my god.
but misses.
Oh, thank the Lord.
You can see
Blooded.
some of Hollow's feathers have been singed.
Wow.
Kagrak.
Call, bang, fuck, I'm dead.
Alright. Hit it with ice knife.
Ooh.
Okay, so trying to remember how ice knife works. So the 20 would
It hits, and everything within 5 feet has to make the deck save or get cold damage.
Okay. So that
She's a
definitely
monk.
hits. And then I need Hollow to make a dex save.
The monk is no problem. See?
It's no damage on a save, which is sweet.
All right.
So did it take any only 3 piercing?
You see that it did hit.
It has to make a dex save on the cold as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, the target in each creature within 5 feet.
All right, so it saved on the cold damage.
Damn it. Okay.
All right, well, I guess Red's gonna charge up. he's just gonna. I can't even move that far. It's 80 feet. Damn. I guess I'll dash. Wait, is it? These are 10-foot squares?
5 foot.
They should be 5 foot, yeah.
Okay. Well, if they're only 5 foot, then yeah, I'll just dash up to here. And just start howling and yelling angrily at this the big fire monster to get its attention. And as a bonus action, I will hex it, and let's give it disadvantage on strength checks, because, you know, why not?
Disadvantage on dex, all right.
Strength.
Oh, strength, sorry. Why did I hear dex? All right. The panther.
There's at least 20 feet straight toward the creature. What is their move?
Movement speed is 50.
Wow, so I can move 10 squares. You move there and ready to attack next round.
All right.
Check mark, right?
Yep.
Anyone. Move there. Then I'm going to shoot the monster
All right.
with my longbow.
All right, the 16 does connect.
And it should be for me.
Are the civilians moving at all?
They all seem to be in shock at what's going on.
All right, I'm going to attack it with staff.
All right. The 12 will miss, but yes, you get your bonus attack.
And then I am going to use my bonus action and headbutt.
All right, that does connect.
The beak is mightier than the staff.
But as you bring your head into the flames,
Oh.
you take 10 points of damage.
Wow.
You are not a nice DM tonight at all.
Ow.
I'm done.
You see
Druid.
hollow headbutt the flaming creature, then fall to the ground.
Don't stick your head in the fire.
Try hard. Went for it. She went ham.
As I fall, I'm just gonna scream, "Hello! Can you hear me?"
At the very least, Red has now reconsidered his idea that he was going to try and grapple the creature.
I lead by example.
Forget to hit done.
Yeah, I don't think.
No touchy.
No touchy.
No touchy.
So, I shove this person inside that door and shut the door. Is that going to take? If the person's not really willing, that's probably going to take all of my action.
I guess it's been a full round now. Like, have some of those people started to move off?
No, they're kind of just
what I
standing.
asked.
Yeah, they're standing there in shock, but they don't
Yeah, I
seem to
asked
be.
that at the top of the round. So that's why I'm gonna turn, shove this person, and if they don't move on their own, I'm going to manhandle them into that door and shut the door.
All right, so you push them, they go back willingly.
Okay, so does that mean that I can have enough left to shoot at the creature?
Yeah, we'll count that as a free interaction since you just pushed them.
And then I'm going to move over by this one and be ready to do the same thing with this one next time.
All right.
So I think those people are innocents, or
Yeah, they're
They're
just
neighbors.
individuals in the. Yeah, some of them are neighbors, some of them are like people that have been shopping.
oh, it's like just waiting to see the guy summoning the fire beast, and we're just gonna stick him in a closet and say, "Hey, here."
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
Oh yes, then I will hit the little check mark. Yeah.
All right, so seeing as Hollow went down, he's going to change targets to red.
He's not glued. Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't feel.
Yeah, he good.
And he's gonna follow up with his second attack. And miss.
There's like a bad attached to that. D10 fire damage at the start of every.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. All right, so if attacked creatures.
We're all gonna die.
Well, you did say you ran out without your stuff, so you are naked.
And Hollow's feathers are on fire.
Yeah, I am, like, with the exception of my loincloth, totally naked.
Well, you
Alright.
might now not even have that.
Yeah, so it looks like
You can still stay warm.
we'll go ahead and start the next turn. Oh, hold on, that says turn.
No, it doesn't.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm
Stop
not sure
reading.
It's turn.
Oh, sorry, it's turn. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if it took a D10 fire damage on the start of every creature's turn, that's insane.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, hold on, that doesn't make sense.
This would be the most powerful monster in the game. Unless
More dots, handle it.
All right, so technically Hollow would take one failed death save for the start of its turn.
no, because it would have taken the one, because it was Hollow was up when she would have taken the damage.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. No, because she went before it did.
Yeah, at the start of its turn, she's down.
It hit her. Yeah, it hit her, so if she would have gone down from the fire damage, she wouldn't have attacked it. It wouldn't have taken the extra 10 points of damage. But either way, she wouldn't have got a failed death save because she takes the damage at the start of her turn, and she went down during her turn. So.
Oh, her turn. Yeah, sorry. All right, we're good.
I think he's just determined to kill me.
It is a flaming monster. I mean,
all right.
Anybody got any?
what?
I don't know if control flames would.
You
Get a
can.
new
Give it a shot.
control flames. You're mine now.
All
Make him
right.
dance in a
Kagrak's
circle.
shooting with a sling.
For 1 damage.
You see that the bullet goes in, but kind of melts away.
There's a bonus action of casting Healing Spirit, dropping it on Hollow.
Yay!
Water balloon.
So I guess she'll get 6. And what is it? 6 plus my wisdom?
No.
I think it fills in.
With Healing Spirit, it's
Just straight
it's
D6.
just a modifier, yeah.
I think so.
I think it increases if you cast it at higher levels.
Nice. She got. That's it.
All right. So start of my turn. I'll take some fire damage. Go ahead and roll it.
I'll let you roll it.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to make a con save first, because I'll have to make another one after this time. Okay.
What do you concentrate? Oh, hex.
All right, so 6 from the fire damage.
All right. So although was taking damage from attacking this thing, is because she did it with her bare hands. I am going to use my axe. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I also have to. Yeah, fine with that. So, bonus action, I'm going to also target it with Hexblade's Curse.
All right.
It just means that I do a little bit more damage, and if it dies, I heal. And let's. Where is it? There it is. Hacha!
All right, so the 13 will hit. All right, and since you still attacked it with a melee attack, you take 3 points of damage.
That's amazing. I'm still up, guys. All right, come. Oh no!
All right, so Hex is gone.
I lose. Hex is gone, but Hexblade's Curse is still up. So.
All right, so I'll keep them marked
There's
still.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm also going to shout to. Oh wait, I know. And then I'll be like, "Excuse me."
So you jump into the healing spirit and then back out.
Yeah.
You want to
And
I just want to keep my eyes closed.
All right, yeah,
My
since
turn
it's still
and-
in there, it's not an op attack because you're still in range. All right.
Yep. And I'm going to turn and. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
You gain 1.
My
No,
bad.
it's all good. It's all good. It's like 100% more hit points than I had. So yeah, I'm gonna turn and yell at these 2 people that's just standing there, like, "Get inside!"
All right.
And yeah, I think that's gonna be it's gonna.
I don't either. All right, so the panther is up.
I'm not killing my panther on the first fight.
Have the panther chase the people away.
Okay, that guy is locked up. I'm gonna have him take this guy here.
No, I got this one. Go get the other 2 behind red. Get them,
Okay.
chase them away.
I'll move here, grab their cape or whatever they have, and start pulling them backwards.
All right. So you pull them
Or
over
send
here.
them down that alley over here.
I was saying back this way because there's doors here, right?
Yeah. Okay. You can pull them down that way.
So they're minding their own business. Suddenly, a big explosion goes off. Fire monster comes out and starts attacking them, and all of a sudden, this panther comes out of nowhere and starts savaging them.
Do I need to roll strength or anything?
No, they're shocked enough that they're going to be able to. By this whole fire thing coming up, and then the fact that Panther is moving them, they have no resistance.
Okay. That's it for the Panther's turn. I'm gonna shoot the fire monster again.
All right.
And I missed.
Yes, that just missed.
And that's all I can do, I believe. I don't have any bonus actions or anything.
All right. Doesn't she get healing? Starting to turn in the healing spirit?
Yep.
Yep.
Get 4 back.
All right, and you would still take the fire damage, correct?
Yeah, she hasn't been put out yet.
Oh, jeez.
So go ahead and roll a d10.
It kind of depends on the order that you want to do it, though, because both happened at the start of her turn. So does she take the fire damage first, or does she get the healing first?
So we'll just
Does
say
it matter?
it end up taking 1 point of damage.
Well, it does matter because the fire damage might knock her down again if she's already up, whereas...
Oh,
if
yeah.
she-
How many hit points did you have?
I think she
Yeah.
had 6 from the last two.
6 5.
All right, yeah, so it would have, you still would have been up in this situation either way. So, all right, so it's now your turn.
I would suggest back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to math you all alive. Don't worry about it.
So then you need to look and see if there's any water around.
I'm going to attempt to stand.
Okay.
If
Yep.
I can.
That's half your movement.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Disengage.
Actually, if I did roll, would that give him opportunity to attack me?
Well, if you disengage, you can just move away.
Yeah, you can do that, or I can, if you want to take your action to roll around on the ground to put the fire out, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, you doing that? Just roll away.
Yeah, just roll away.
If you roll out of the square, though, it's going to be an off attack. If you stay in the same spot using your action.
But
Oh,
can you disengage while rolling?
Key point disengage. She's a monk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So she could roll away and disengage at the same time.
yeah.
So I'm gonna spend a key point. I'm gonna roll away and disengage and get away from this thing.
Okay. So you're gonna put yourself out, then use your key point to disengage to move.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds good. Go ahead and move your distance.
Somebody got to put the fire out on my friend.
Right here.
Okay. You're now standing. So.
Yay. Am I not smoldering anymore?
Nope, you are not on fire anymore.
My poor feathers.
They'll grow back.
Make sure to subtract a key point from your sheet. Okay, I'm just reminding you.
We gotta figure out a way to kill this thing before it kills us.
I'll go ahead and advance the tracker for you. Oh, you
We're
got
doing
it. Cool.
damage to it. We gotta do range damage.
Don't worry, guys. I got
Okay, I'm shoving at this civilian towards this door here. Go inside. Close the door.
Go
And
Stay
find
do I
safe.
still
water.
have- are they willing enough that I still have enough to shoot at the thing?
Yeah, it's still count as a free action to push them back.
Yeah, as long as they're willing. Yeah.
All right.
And then I am going to move. Ugh. Okay. Let's see.
Depending on how mean I want to
Wait,
be.
these are not 10-foot squares, right?
No, they're 5 feet.
5 foot.
So I'm determining how mean I. Well, that's
35. And I went around them and did not come into melee range of the beastie.
all right.
And I remembered to check the little check.
Oh,
All
God.
right. So he's going to continue his attack on red.
Here comes
Bring
the
it.
pain. Here comes the pain.
that's a miss.
Follows up again. Another
That's a
miss.
miss.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at something real quick. Can't do 2 bonus actions.
Yep, just one bonus action.
Yeah. So okay, first thing I'm gonna use a bonus action to move the thingy onto red. Two, really?
That's another 100% hit point gain. Give me 4 next time.
That'd be nice. Touch it. I move up and cast Cure Light Wounds on red.
What you could do instead is put me out.
Oh yeah.
And you can move the sphere again, can't you?
You can,
That's
yeah.
a-
You can. Yeah, but you can move it up to 30 feet, so you can move
Oh,
it
yeah.
around in a circle.
True. Alright, and I'll move it back to Hello. Give her some healing. He gets 3 back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I probably will get 4 next time. 1, 2, 3.
So can I cast and put him out at the same time?
Well, it's a bonus action to move it, so then you can use your action to put him out.
But I wouldn't be able to cast Cure Light Wound.
No,
Crap, I
But
should have.
you still
Yeah,
have.
sure.
But you've only moved it 10 feet.
Yeah, but it's only the first time it goes into someone, right?
Yeah, you can't heal me with it more.
I can't just jump
Okay.
out. Yeah. But I'll move it back to him. So as soon as his turn comes up, he'll get more, right?
Yep.
Okay. But if it hits you again, is it going to apply another burning?
If it does, yes, but you've also seen him be able to fend off
Miss.
attacks that definitely should have hit him.
That's all. I'll put him out.
All right. He's no longer on fire.
And I guess that's it. The hell?
It's because you're on the.
You selected the circle and not yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, Alright, so he gets back 1.
Called it.
Wow.
Really?
All right, Red. So you've
Alright.
now doubled your hit points again.
I know. I'll be back to full in. All right. So bonus action. Hex on the. Use one of my regular spell slots. And I'm going to go ahead and try and hit him with a booming blade.
All right.
Oh.
Just misses.
There isn't anything that I can. Nope, that's it. Following that, end of turn.
I guess he's still gonna pull this dude out.
Oh wait, sorry, no, not end of turn.
Alright.
Oh no, because it's only once per turn. Sorry, yeah.
All right, so he's gonna be pulling.
All right. You pull
There.
them all the way around the corner. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Get your tiger or your Spencer now.
He's only got 13 hit points.
Uh,
One cabooshin.
So on par for most of the party.
All right, now can I yell something, or does that take up a move?
No, you can interact on your turn.
Can I like yell at this person, the one that's getting dragged by my pants, and see if he's like coherent enough? Like, hey, go get some, do something.
Yeah, you can. Oh, actually, that one is elderly female. She seems to be kind of shaken up, and her leg is a little wounded. So.
Oh
very
god.
well by a tail.
Drag her around town. All right. Well, she is no good, no use to us. I will shoot the monster again. Hopefully this time I will.
Yeah, so that hits.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the flames kind of flicker a little bit?
Got him on the run now. He's on, and I think that's all I can do. I have no bonus action.
And I'll
All right.
Use the darts.
I'm actually going to use my darts of death and throw them at it.
Look out, Red.
Death. Thump in the back of the head.
that hits.
What the hell?
You throw another one with your monk things, or
No, darts aren't monk weapons. So.
is it?
That'll be it for me.
Okay, same as before, except with this person, that door.
All right, you're able to push them that way.
Ah, missed.
That one will miss.
And how tall are these buildings here?
Both of them are 2 stories.
They
To
have
at least
vines or
20 feet.
brickwork that I could climb up.
Yes.
Okay, I will go up. I'll climb as far as I can up on this building.
All right. So it's about 20 feet up, and it'd be difficult terrain since you don't have a climb speed.
Right. But so I almost make it to the top.
Almost, yep.
Oh, check mark.
Oh God. Here comes the pain.
All right. So it's going to go ahead and attack Red again.
Oh,
Jesus.
oof.
Oh, a big wash of flame rushes over. But it's okay, guys. I'm not
Yeah.
going down yet.
All right. So you're still up with 1 hit point.
I am also on fire again.
Yeah. So he's going to.
Let me make it. I've got to make a con save as well.
Okay. It's odd that it's not.
Oh, Hex is back on.
No, it's not. Tens of.
Oh,
All right. So his second attack on you.
hope he misses. Oh God.
Nope. Just as it thinks it's got me again, a bright sort of wall of flame meets the flame of the thing itself of the fire elemental and wards. My AC is 21 for the moment.
Okay.
Okay. Good thing.
And, yep, the creature is just going to end its turn there.
Put me out.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
I'm gonna move the thing to Hallow for
All right.
bonus action. She gets back two. I'm gonna move it back to Red. He gets 4.
And next move will be 6.
Well, no one else is injured, so I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Red.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Don't forget
You
you have a
cast that
healing
level
potion. You
2.
can use it anytime, too.
Ooh, that's nice.
6 healing.
No, it's 14.
Yep, 6
Yeah.
plus the 8.
Oh,
Does that have my modifier?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it should
2,
have
4,
everything in there.
6, 8.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yes. Yes.
And that's it for me.
All right.
Okay. So I guess take 3 fire damage, but I also heal from the.
Yep.
Net
4.
gain of. We're winning, boys.
No, kill it. Kill it.
Kill it.
Wait,
Kill it.
con save.
Yeah, con save for the hex, so you're fine.
Yeah. Kill it. Kill it. Stop boot all up in his up in
So 7 slashing and 4 necrotic. And if it moves, it's going to take some thunder damage.
All right.
nothing.
and I'm assuming I take damage for attack.
Oh, yes.
495.
You take 5.
Phew. Still ahead of the game.
Real good, guy. All right, following that, yeah, end of turn.
9497.
Well, she doesn't need to be moved. Anybody else need to be moved?
Oh, I believe everybody is in a safe distance.
All right, I guess he will hold position there.
All right.
There we go. Shoot with the longbow. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money.
Yep, that does hit.
And that should be it for me. It's getting there. But we're getting there. Darts of death.
Yep.
Are the people that Ash has like shoved into doorways, are they coherent enough to go get water, or are they injured and elderly as
Some of them are injured. Some of them are just in shock.
So you need to like wake them up. Snap out of it.
well? Okay. My darts of death.
That does hit.
And I'm going to shout out to anybody who can hear, please bring water now.
Okay,
Now-
I finished getting up on the roof. Pull my short bow back out and shoot at the thing.
All right, that hits.
In there.
Yeah, because Red's still next to it.
Oh.
Okay, there in the corner.
All right. It's going to make its first attack.
Oof.
Yep.
Wow. Follow up again.
Holy roller,
Second
Batman.
attack will
Second
miss.
attack.
This time, it's you see its flames kind of brighten up as it seems to be getting mad, and it moves forward. Each of you
Taking thunder damage.
Yes, it will
Yep,
take
takes
thunder
4
damage.
The damage was already rolled. It's 4 points.
All right, 4 points. No.
Now we're all on fire.
And as it enters your spaces, each of you take
Oh god.
200 points of damage.
1 point of damage.
Monster.
Wow. That was
And
Oh, that's what I meant.
but you all are now on fire.
oh Jesus.
Oh, Red's used to it. He's been on fire for like 5 rounds.
All right, so it is now standing there as well. So
I'm going for Red Mountain Tartar here.
That totally means that we have advantage on attack rolls against it.
no, it just says it can stop in its space, so
I'm clutching at straws here, man.
no problems.
Oh boy.
Yes. For you.
All right.
Y'all can't get out of there without taking giving it an advantage.
All right, and that is its turn.
All right. First thing, I'm going to move it on to me.
All right,
Back up
so
full.
you also take damage for starting your turn on fire. So 3 points.
So basically, just negate itself.
Yep.
Why did it take? So it just stayed the same, right?
Yeah, your hit points should stay the same.
Yeah.
I'm going to move it to Hallow. He gets 4. And back to red for 2. Really? And I'll leave it on red.
All right.
Now it says Thunder Wave. 15-foot cube, coming from me. Now, can I do it in the one like? Is it like a flat, like the flat face is on me, or the corner is on me?
Flat face.
So there's no way I could do it and not hit everybody else.
Not at this level, no.
All right, we're just cantrip, a bonus action.
Depends on the cantrip.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh is a bonus action.
Because I can't do that then. Set the move the thing. All right,
Did
so I'll
you-
hit it.
Did you not do it like at the beginning of the fight? I saw you blink Shillelagh.
No, I just hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
I'll just hit it with quarter staff.
Okay.
Wow.
I believe that. And red gets 6 now, right?
Oh.
Hey, and he got 6.
Hey,
All right, you take 3 damage for being on flame.
Damn it. So you get 3 back.
it's okay.
Still a win.
I'm with it. All right, come. Down. All right, well, still have Hexblade's Curse. Booming. Hacha!
Okay.
You see Red just sort of spin around with his axe, almost trying to turn trying to wrap the fire elemental in a whirlwind around his axe and then slam it into the ground.
And as you do, the flames dissipate and it fades
Holy
away.
So
Good
now
job,
that
man.
is that red area just scorched, or is it still actively dangerous?
It's scorched.
Or is it the orange thing. Okay.
I've been waiting for it since we started for me to crit with this axe, so that I could actually look at the whole half-orc critting thing, because it looks.
Yes, but you guys would be able to put yourselves out.
The dusty area and fluff what feathers I have left.
Yeah, so Red's gonna put himself out. He's gonna be using his control flames cantrip
Somehow
to
you
try and
backed
bring
out.
the fire under control. Any excess fire that's in the area,
Just go ahead and log
just
back
keep
in.
just making it smaller and smaller, and trying to.
Notes. All right, so what you got? Is that a chirping noise?
My phone. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Crickets are afoot. Crickets are afoot.
All right, so
Ah.
all right, so the scorched area. You can see the individuals that you pulled off. The elderly lady. She seems to have a gash on her leg as she's trying to just regain herself.
I'll move the healing spirit to her.
All right. You see the wound kind of heal back up.
What's a 3 cream?
It's an old,
Sorry, cream. It's like a big
yeah,
praying mantis.
yep, like giant praying mantis. They got 4 arms, and they will mess.
Ugh.
All right.
I
So
don't
you
think these put in time.
I suppose I should climb down.
and
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
heal everyone with the thing, just around moving around them.
All right. So you're able to heal up the individuals that are still alive, and
In the party.
yeah, I believe you would be able to heal up the party. But what you see is a scorched area of the alley. You see a lot of dead bodies laying around. One of them being, you can see a couple cloaked figures. One looks to be a gnome, kind of in the center of scorch marks. A few people in the corner look to be some entertainers that you guys have seen in the alleyway. And you can hear off in the distance sounds of like whistles or chirping sounds that seem to be very familiar to what you've heard the city watch sound when they're racing towards something.
Like another fight, or they're coming
You
this
should
way?
be connected.
I hope they're coming this way.
They're probably coming our way. They probably heard what was happening.
Anybody who looks at the stark bollock, naked Red standing there with his axe will quite handily, like readily notice if anybody tries to sneak a peek, that he's thankfully covered by some red scales that seem to hang almost like a loincloth. Some red dragon scales that seem to be in patches on his skin, and thankfully they seem to cover his.
I don't know. This neighborhood might be getting used to this.
When you're on the roof, Ash, did you see anything else going on in the city, or?
I only saw here. I heard the explosion. I saw the smoke billowing up from here. When we came here, I haven't seen anything else anywhere else.
Yeah, normally, from what you can see up top, it seems like the rest of the city is just going about its normal everyday business. You do hear commotions of, like I said, the city watch. You can hear that they're approaching, but still a good distance off.
All right, I'll go to one of the people that were still alive and ask them what happened, or if they what they saw.
All right. Which one are you going
Like
to?
And when the city watch gets here, Red can storm up to them and insist that they take care of this area and hold them accountable for keeping the things up.
All right. So you go to Fala. He says, "Oh, I'm glad you were able to take care of the fire elemental."
Who was that?
It's the elf that owns the greenhouse.
The wood place?
No, it's the greenhouse place.
Okay.
And he says, I was watering plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of my windows. Luckily, I wasn't injured. Though the smoke, I saw a cloaked figure take something off the body of that dead gnome over there, and it seemed to have thrown down a gem which summoned that creature of fire. And then I saw the figure dart off towards the south.
So the explosion first, then you saw the person come over and take something off the gnome, and then summon the fire element.
Yeah, I believe it was using the the gem for its escape to give it more time. But
Which way did it?
it headed
And
south.
Ash starts looking for any remains of the gem.
You
Down the alley right here, like next year.
yeah,
Sorry.
down the
Yep,
alley
okay.
behind you there. Yes.
Oh, thank you, and hope get some help fixing those windows. So just ask us, and we'll try and help you.
Yeah, I'm sure I can replace that. I just feel bad for all the individuals lying over there.
Yep. Terrible.
All right.
So I'll go back and tell her.
Do I find anything sorting through the rubble here?
You do see a couple pieces of glass that are kind of charred or burnt or like smoky that you presume would be some of the gem.
Okay, the remains of the gem. Okay. So I gather that up.
All
Here,
right.
guys, this is probably that gem thing that I don't know the person that Follow was talking about.
You guys want to do anything else?
Do you have any way of investigating this or doing any sort of detection on this?
No, really, the explosion destroyed any. What they said it went down the valley to.
I don't know if there's any, magical traces or anything that can be followed.
Well, I can try to detect magic.
Yeah, I would probably say something about elemental magic, and we already know with it.
Who's this other name person there?
Which one?
Jezreen Hornraven?
That one. I'm gonna go ask them what they saw.
All right. After kind of again, thanks you for saving from the creature. It says there was the mage who made that fire was a dark elf. I saw its face.
So the one that killed the gnome?
I would assume so, as the gnome seemed to be the center of the fireball.
All right. Did you see which?
No, I was horrified at the sight of the gnome's charred body.
Did you know him?
No, it's just I was just doing errands and ended up this happening. So I'm just a little shaken up.
All right. Do you need any heal?
No, I believe I'm okay. Just a little startled. Wait till the watch gets here before heading out. Hopefully.
All right. Well,
We might need to track down these drow. We keep running into drow all over the place.
that's apparently what the Pablo said. You want to go after him or wait for the watch?
Let's go after.
King your panther?
I believe so. They goes off
How long-
scent.
How long does that?
You can start to hear guards surrounding the area.
Or maybe we should just go back inside for a while, let them get stuff initially sorted out, because they're not going to let us just go through.
Yeah, we should rest up at least a little bit.
I'll go up to one of the guards, tell them what I found out so far.
All right. When you talk to the guards, they say, we'll go ahead and stay here. We will need to get statements from everyone. We've just quarantined off the area to start with.
Did you happen to see a drow?
Not yet. There have been trials throughout the city, but just wait here until our superiors show up. They'll be able to help you.
Red kind of standing in front of him, his great axe slung over his shoulder, just kind of places one of his massive hands on the guard's shoulder and says, "My good man, I live in that house just there. I don't suppose you'd mind if I went and fetched some clothes. That fire elemental." And I kind of look down at, the fact that I'm completely naked. The number on my outfit.
All right. He looks and says, one of the guards will escort you so we can bring you back here and make sure you don't run off, as we need to get statements from everyone.
Ha! I never run away. Besides, I live there. And I kind of point at the building, which is like 30 feet away, 40 feet away.
All right. One of the guards kind of steps up and starts to stand next to you. It's like, lead the way.
Yeah, I do.
All right. You can start to see above you guys griffins kind of flying around the area, looking over. You all know this to be the part of the city watch, the cavalry riders.
Oh, so where were they when the flying demons were flying away with the Lord? That's good.
Hollow just kind of stares at the griffins with their wings, and she gets a little teary-eyed.
Budget. Sorry, they couldn't afford to have them all out last time. Now they have ready to go now.
All right. So after a little while, you see two familiar faces appear as Barnabas Blastwind and Cromley show up. And so to start investigating the area.
We didn't start.
Investigate.
So they kind of, the guards sit off to the side and have you guys kind of sitting off with the other witnesses while the two start to investigate, looking at the corpses and everything. You see Cromley kind of bend down looking at the gnome, and you see him pull out parchment. And he looks at it, reads through it, kind of looks towards the manor, and then seeing you guys standing there, looks at you, and then goes back to surveying the area.
I go up and I say, "I found these next to that body. One of the witnesses said that somebody had thrown down a gem, and I think that this is the gem that summoned the fire elemental."
Says, very well. We will be over in a moment to get your statement. But thank you for pointing these out. And she goes, surveys the other dead bodies real quick, then makes his way back to the group. He then starts with Paula, who tells the exact same story that he saw. Was in the greenhouse on the second floor. Windows blew out. He saw a cloaked figure take something from the dead gnome and then break the glass, summoning the fire creature that you all took care of. Goes to the next person in line, who tells him about the dark elf, and you saw his face. You see Glassman there kind of take notes and whispers something to Cromley. And then they come to the last little boy, and the little boy says, the figure who cast that explosion broke a gem, which summoned the fire monster. He said, I saw the gem at old Oblob's shop yesterday in the dock ward. Goes on about how the kid collects trinkets and things like that, and it's always in and out of the shop because his interest in trinkets. But the guys make notes of it and say very well. Send those three on, saying if they need any more information, they'll come back to them. Then they approach the group of you and says, now for the interesting parts, I'd like to hear your story of what has happened here.
Well,
Simple.
I was up in my turret. I heard an explosion. I poked my head out, saw the cloud puff up. I scrambled down, grabbed my things, scrambled down here, saw a fire monster, saw a bunch of shocked people, worked on getting them shoved inside buildings, helped these guys kill the fire monster, and we stood around waiting for you.
All right, Red. It turns to you.
Yep, just doing the old morning workout, and you see him start doing a few squats again as he continues talking, like just continually doing squats. And yeah, heard the explosion, came running downstairs, didn't even have time to grab my pants, just came on out. Saw this big fiery monster, came charging in, and we took care of it. Don't know what little clothing I had left, though. Luckily, one of the guards, allowed me to go get properly attired. Wouldn't do to stand around naked in the street, would it?
No, it wouldn't. You see him look to. You see Cromley look to Glasswind, making sure he jotted down all of your statements. Then he goes and looks at Hollow and says, can you, in your best, describe what you saw?
In very broken sentences, Hollow says, meditating, hiding from Big Cat, heard Red followed. Fight, almost died. Not dead. Now you here.
Very well. Again, looks over and says, looks to see what notes he's taken and kind of nods his head. Very well. Yeah, good. Then goes to Kagrak and says, you good, sir?
Yeah, I was leaving the house. I heard a explosion and saw people running. Yelled to my friends here that something's going down. We should go see what's going on. Ran over here and saw a fire elemental and all these people dead. We engaged the fire elemental, eventually killed it, and then y'all showed up shortly thereafter. I talked to a couple people what they saw, which is what they pretty much already got. Fireball got the gnome. Someone took something off of him, supposedly a dark elf, and then the dark elf threw down a gem and summoned the fire elemental.
Very well. And then turns to Merrick, and seeing the panther next to you, kind of takes a step back slightly and says, and your statement, sir?
Oh, don't worry. He won't attack you. But yeah, just up in my room, eating some breakfast, taking care of my kitty here, and I heard a ruckus. And I came downstairs to see what the ruckus was. And I heard from Kagrik that there was something down there, so we went down there. We managed to kill it, and that was about it. I tried to. My panther hushed the one lady off to the side, and I just kept shooting at it, and we killed it, and then you all showed up. About it.
Very interesting. And did any of you, by chance, happen to know the gnome that resides over there at the moment?
Did we know him?
I don't think so. I don't have a gnome in any of my notes, but my
No.
notes aren't the best.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you guys don't really remember seeing him before, so.
Okay. No, I can't say. Can't say I remember seeing him before. At least I don't remember him being at the opening that we had at Troll School the other day, and we went around and talked to a lot of the other proprietors in the area, got them involved, and had a lot of people turn up, but I don't recall seeing them.
And I think we talked to everybody, so I think we would have noticed if he'd been at our opening. Lots of people were. You didn't come to our opening.
That's not true. We were both there after our shift ended.
Oh, that's right.
And
I was almost paying attention. I'm sure I was paying attention.
And your relation with Never Ember, do know that you guys have saved his life. Does anything else come of that?
I think he's been a useful contact for us. We've done some networking with him, but I'm not sure there's anything else directed. How does he relate to this?
Well, we have evidence that ties the gnome to being a servant of Never Ember, and it seems that he was on his way to you.
Well, it's perfectly possible that Lord Never Ember was sending a servant to us. I don't remember this servant the couple of times we've been at Never Ember's house. Well, why do you think he was coming to us?
Well, I've retrieved this off of his body. He pulls out the parchment and shows it to you.
My Lord Never Ember, Dalakar. Do we know who Dalakar is?
Nope.
Presume Dalakar is the gnome that is found lying over there, which we will be able to determine that once we take his body to the mage's priest. So anybody want to go ahead and read that off for everyone?
Okay. Lord Never Ember, I write with grave news. I succeeded in recovering the Stone of Galore, but thus far my efforts to escape the city with it have met with naught but failure. Alas, my cover has been blown. Who actually talks like this? Alas, my cover has been blown. My only hope now. Oh, I can see why he talks like this. I should talk like this. Is to hand the stone over to a group of worthy adventurers and pay them to smuggle it outside of Waterdeep. The road to this decision has not been easy. As we hoped, Zenithar blamed Manchun for the stone's theft, but the war between them, neither party's interest in the
I'll put him on the screen.
Zenithar has eyes. Black network controls many of the clandestine routes out of the city. Even worse, I don't know how to spell it. Broad and is bragging to evade them. I sought the protection of noble family, whom I know have served. They betrayed me in their dungeons for days. He has very good handwriting for some. I escaped, but I fear that the castle hunters are working for a darker power, perhaps not one not of this world. Regrettably, this the days that the castle hunters held me. It's possible enemies has used it to locate the vault of dragons and may now be seeking a way to steal your treasure cache. Time is not on our side. I wish you luck. Your faithful servant, Dalakar. Does Neverember have the vault of the dragons?
His father.
Okay, well, so the stone is
Yeah, it's the vault is tied to his father. That's why he was being attacked before. The brigands thought that he might
right.
know how to get
By the cultists, right. We have the Black Network. We have the Brigand Yard. Oh, well, that's the drow. Right, that's the drow we've been seeing around.
Says yes. This letter is very telling of a lot of different factions within Waterdeep. And as they were coming to you, we must make sure we look into this. Sadly, this also means that the alley will need to be quarantined for at least a week or so.
A week?
Yes, we know that your opening had just happened.
We'll cut it.
Well, we hope to have this done before then, but plan for at least a week worth of downtime.
And when you say
Was that kind of cut out?
sorry, when you say quarantine, do you mean that we can't leave, or just you're not letting anybody else?
We were trying to limit the traffic in and out for the area while the investigation goes on. But yes, you will be able to leave and go about your business. But do know that there will be guards blocking the streets, and unfortunately your business will probably not be open as the others.
Oh, that makes sense. That's fine. We'll let the guild know what's going on, and maybe they can cut a deal with them to limit our fees, since we won't have to be paying people to work in the tavern.
Well, there's that. Maybe we should stay and work it for what little business we'll have.
Maybe get some restitution from the city.
Well, it's not the
Good luck
city's
with
fault.
that.
Well, they're the one doing the.
I do think
it's cool.
do think we should go talk to Lord Neverember.
Yeah, we need to speak to her now.
Very well, and also please try to stay available in case we need to question you further.
Sure. I mean, I kind of look over at Kagrak and Halan. Like we kind of stand out as a group, so I'm sure you'll be able to find us pretty easily.
Yep.
Yes, we do know where you are located, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just formalities, you know.
Well, if there's anything that you think of that we can help with, no.
It's fine. We need to get back to surveying the area and take the body to see what it knows. I guess we shall bid you adieu until we're needed again.
Okay.
How come those two guys' handouts aren't in the named NPCs section?
They probably are. I just may not have shared it.
Oh, and there's the Trollskull Manor map. We should move that up to the Trollskull Manor information section.
I guess that was a magical parchment that made it through that black.
When you guys are
If
holding it and look at
incinerated
it,
to gnome.
it was probably hidden in a case. You would guess at.
Okay. I just thought that was weird. It's like, oh, let me just pull this. Oh, that gnome got freaking flame balled.
Charred and crispy. Oh, the sheets of paper.
Yeah.
But just thought that was a little odd. Just pull this paper.
Peter is driving me. All right, so, guys, I take it go back into the manor to get ready for the day. Luckily, inside, you find Rainier Neverember sitting at one of the tables.
In our tavern?
Yes.
Hi, how did you know to be here?
If you like to. Go ahead.
Hollow runs up, just has a complete meltdown. Starts going, my feathers, my feathers.
He kind of pats you on the head, I guess, or shoulder, and says, "It'll be okay. I'm glad that you are all here. I had saw the commotion going on when I was making my way to check in on how you guys were doing, and just kind of had to sneak in to get here, but."
Well, be careful, because if the gods see you, like, they're going to think something dodgy.
Why would you say that?
Because of the big explosion and the person that you sent to find us, or well, the servant of yours. That do you not know what's gone on?
No. I heard a commotion and then came in. I got past the guards. I said sneak, but they weren't really paying attention. I just walked by.
All right. Short version is somebody exploded a gnome that works for you. There was a note talking about the Stone of Gondor that he had.
Stone of Gondor.
He was tortured. I don't know, something. It sounds something like that. And he was tortured by some noble family that are friends of yours, but they're not really your friends. And then he came here, and then he got exploded.
Yeah, they were called Slytherin or something. I'm not very good with names.
Castellanter family.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah, that's that.
Catcher-lantern. That's the...
Castellanterns. I don't really deal with them per se. Seems more like my father's doing. Actually,
Well, anyway, apparently people want your treasure, and dude's dead. They're quarantining the area.
Be under new
We were
firewall.
actually on our way to come and find you.
Forgotten Tales. This is really odd. You see him.
So, like I said, sorry.
You see him kind of pull out a piece of paper, scribble some notes down on a couple different ones, do some origami, send out to a couple flying birds. Says, we'll see what the Harpers know about this.
But you can understand it could be a little difficult if the gods kind of saw you around here, considering that we servants of yours, and you're sneaking in after we said we were going to come talk to you.
Yeah, I could see where that might be an issue, but don't worry about that. I can talk to the gods, and with my connections, it'll be perfectly fine. You'll have nothing to worry about. But
all right. So how do we get to the bottom of this?
Well, must be something on them. I guess I could fill you in on some of what I do know. When the Lords of Waterdeep ousted my father, I thought his long dark shadow had finally gone for good. Truth, I wanted nothing to do with him, but his spies found me. One of them, a gnome named the Karhar, had been watching me for months, assuming that's the gnome that you guys found dead. But then about 2 days ago, the spies were suddenly nowhere to be seen. My father didn't trust many people, but he trusted that gnome. I spoke with
and what's the story of Baylor?
I had spoken with him, and apparently he was sent on a special mission to receive that stone, and was afraid that the Xanatharum and Xanathar Guild were going to catch him. He wanted more information about it, but he was only paid to deliver the stone to my father in Neverwinter. I really don't know much about what the stone even is. And just that it seems like many of the factions within the city are searching for it now. There should be a button on that kicks you out.
Oh. Do we know if it would be bad if they got it?
Possibly. I don't. I mean, the rumors of whatever fortune he may have taken from the city, if that's what it leads to, it could be bad. But most of the factions that they seem to be looking for are not ones that would help this city.
Do you think there's something we could do?
Yeah, I guess if we can find out where this stone is and get to it first before the others do, maybe we can follow whatever trail it leads to. Find out if this vault is real or not.
So was this letter for you, or was this letter for your father then?
Most likely from my father, as I did not hire him to do.
Well, I guess we need to start, tracking down leads and trying to find the stone of Baylor. Is it the Store of Mordor? I can't remember what it's called.
Galore.
Stone of
Galore.
Galore. That does sound like what he was talking about. You see a couple birds kind of fly in. The paper birds fly in and land in front of. And he says, it looks that some drow have been spotted in the dock ward.
They've been all over Waterdeep, let me tell you.
Yeah, it seems to the south there's been a couple spotting. I believe there may have been a few that had been hired on to the ship Heartbreaker, according to the Harper's networks. Maybe an idea to start there.
So we're looking for drow that have signed on to the Heartbreaker.
I believe that's the only lead we have so far.
Okay.
Well, just yesterday we were looking for adventuring stuff to do. Seems like we've got plenty now.
Yep. All right, gang. We're ready to go.
Depends. Have you gotten dressed yet?
Oh yeah, I got dressed before
Okay.
as the guards kind of turned up. They let me go get clothing.
Right. Well, if you're dressed, then we're ready.
Oh, we healed as well, didn't we?
Yes, everybody should be healed from Kagrak's healing spirit.
I have no spells, so pretty much out.
We should rest for the night and pick it up in the morning.
You guys had just woken
It's
up.
only mid-morning right now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So you would be able to take a short rest if you like, but
Yeah, take a short rest. We'll get some breakfast, and Red will be like, "Suck it up, Kagrak.
Oh well.
We can do it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll hold the line."
all right. So you guys sit down to have your breakfast and take a short rest before heading out, and that's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session.
All right.
So go say bye to chat and back to you guys.
Hi,
All right.
chat.
Right. Thank you all for watching. It's been a blast. I want to make sure to thank Sea Spray, Karis, Deadly, Sick Boy, and Spartan for playing. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, please follow. And check out some of the links down at the bottom. We have a link to help support Extra Life and the following up with the Extra Life to try to get donations for them as well. Also check out I have a new Patreon down there as well, or if you would like to and feel so inclined to go ahead and donate or add to my wish list at the bottom. Again, thank you all very much for staying around and watching.